Grand challenge number 4, safely reprocess and store nuclear waste. Nuclear plants produce 20% of America's electricity, but 70% of America's clean electricity. That is electricity that does not pollute the air with mercury, nitrogen, sulfur, or carbon. I can't imagine an audience in the world that knows that better than the one I'm addressing at the moment. The most important breakthrough needed during the next 5 years in order to build more nuclear power plants is solving the problem of what to do with the nuclear waste. A political stalemate has stopped nuclear waste from going to Yucca Mountain in Nevada, and $15 billion collected from ratepayers for that purpose is just sitting there in a bank. Recycling waste could reduce mass by 90%, creating less stuff to store temporarily, while long-term storage is resolved. The TVA has just signed an agreement with the Department of Energy to begin to do some discussions about just that subject. There are 3 more. Number 5, make advanced biofuels cost competitive with gasoline. The backlash toward ethanol made from corn because of its effect on food prices is a reminder to beware of the great law of unintended consequences when issuing grand challenges. Ethanol from cellulosic materials shows great promise, but there are a limited number of cars capable of using alternative fuels and the places for drivers to buy it. Turning coal into liquid fuel is an established technology, but expensive, and a producer of much carbon. 6, make new buildings green buildings. Tom Mason and I were talking about new green buildings here on this campus. Japan believes it may miss its 2012 Kyoto goals for greenhouse gas reductions primarily because of energy wasted by inefficient buildings. Many of the technologies needed to do this are known. Figuring out how to accelerate their use in a decentralized society is most of this grand challenge. And finally, provide energy from fusion. The idea of recreating on Earth the way the sun creates energy and using it for commercial power is the 3rd grand challenge suggested by the National Institute of Engineering. The promise of sustaining a controlled fusion reaction for commercial power generation is so fantastic that the 5-year goal should be to do everything possible to reach the long-term goal. The failure of Congress to approve the President's budget request for U.S. participation in the international project to do this, called the ITER project, is embarrassing. This country of ours is a remarkable place. Even during this economic slowdown, we will produce this year about 30% of all the wealth of the world for the 5% of us who live in the United States. Despite the gathering storm of concern about American competitiveness, no other country approaches our brainpower advantage. The collection of research universities like the University of Tennessee, national laboratories like this one, and private sector companies like the ones we have in Tennessee and around America. And this is still the only country where people say with a straight face that anything is possible and really believe it. These are precisely the ingredients that America needs during the next 5 years to place ourselves firmly on a path to clean energy independence within a generation. And in doing so, to make our jobs more secure, to help balance the family budget, to make our air cleaner and our planet safer and healthier, and to lead the world to do the same.